Why your brain is against you, and how to outsmart it. Your brain is the most powerful machine in the world, and yet it is also your biggest obstacle. From the moment you wake up, it whispers things into your mind. Stay in bed, it's too early. Eat the sugar, you deserve it. Skip the workout, you'll do it tomorrow. You think it's just laziness, but in reality, your brain is programmed to keep you safe, not successful. And safe, for your brain, means comfortable, predictable, and energy efficient. Success, however, often demands discomfort, unpredictability, and a heavy use of energy. That's why, in many moments of your life, it feels like your own mind is working against you. For thousands of years, human brains evolved in environments where survival meant conserving energy. If our ancestors wasted effort unnecessarily, they risked starvation or being unprepared for danger. Today, food is abundant, and predators are no longer hunting us. But your brain still acts like you're in a cave with lions outside. It convinces you to choose the path of least resistance because that once meant life or death. But now, that same instinct sabotages your growth. When you avoid public speaking, your brain thinks it's saving you from rejection by the tribe. When you procrastinate on starting a project, your brain thinks it's protecting you from potential failure. Your fears, your doubts, your resistance, they are not signs that you're broken. They are signs that your brain is still living in the past. This is why people fail to build habits, why they chase quick rewards, and why motivation alone never lasts. Motivation is a chemical rush, a temporary spark created by dopamine. Your brain releases it when something feels exciting or novel. But when the excitement fades, your brain pulls you back to the comfort zone. If you rely only on motivation, you'll quit the gym after 2 weeks, abandon your book after 3 chapters, and give up on your goals the moment they stop feeling fun. The real solution is to understand your brain's traps and learn how to outsmart it. One of the biggest tricks is reframing discomfort. Your brain screams to stop when you feel pain during a workout or pressure during a stressful task because it interprets discomfort as danger. But discomfort is not danger. It's the signal of growth. Every time you lean into discomfort instead of running from it, you rewire your brain to stop treating it as a threat. This is why Navy SEALs and elite athletes thrive under stress. They have trained their minds to see pain and struggle as allies, not enemies. You can do the same. Start small. Stay with the discomfort for just a little longer than usual. Teach your brain that you will not die from doing the hard thing. Over time, it adapts, and what once felt impossible becomes your new normal. Another way to outsmart your brain is to use its love for small wins. Your brain rewards progress, no matter how tiny. That's why finishing a task on a to-do list feels good, even if the task was small. If you set goals that are too big, your brain panics and resists. But if you break them down into micro steps, you create a series of easy victories. These victories release dopamine, and suddenly your brain begins to crave progress instead of resisting it. This is how habits are formed, not through giant leaps, but through small, consistent steps that your brain learns to love. Your brain is also easily fooled by environment. If your phone is on your desk while you're trying to work, your brain sees it as a shiny source of instant dopamine. If junk food is in your kitchen, your brain will crave it when you're tired. You might believe you lack willpower, but often you simply have the wrong environment. Change the environment, and you reduce the battles you need to fight. Put the phone in another room, and suddenly work becomes easier. Remove the junk food, and your brain forgets to crave it. You don't win against your brain by wrestling with it directly. You win by designing a world where its instincts push you in the right direction. Perhaps the most powerful trick is to make your brain work for you by creating an identity. Your brain resists when you try to act against who you think you are. If you believe, "I am lazy," every attempt to work hard will feel unnatural. But if you tell yourself, "I am disciplined," your brain will start aligning your actions with that belief. The secret is to start with evidence, however small. If you go for one run, you can say, "I am the kind of person who runs." If you write one page, you can say, "I am the kind of person who writes." Over time, these small actions build a new identity. And once your brain believes in that identity, it stops fighting you and starts protecting it. So, why is your brain against you? Because it is still wired for a world that no longer exists. It wants you safe, comfortable, and predictable, while growth demands the opposite. But you can outsmart it. Reframe discomfort, chase small wins, shape your environment, and build identities that pull you forward. The more you practice these tricks, the less your brain feels like an enemy, and the more it becomes your ally. The truth is, discipline is not about fighting against yourself forever. It's about reprogramming the very machine that controls your actions. Once you do that, you won't need to push as hard, because your brain will start pulling you toward the life you want. Imagine waking up and having your own instincts push you to exercise, to focus, to grow. That is not a fantasy. That is what happens when you stop treating your brain as the problem and start treating it as the tool it was always meant to be. Subscribe to the channel to not miss videos, and don't forget to like,